Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I know y'all missed me. I feel like every time I shoot a video, well, these last couple of ones that I've shot videos, I'm like, so much has been going on. But in reality, I mean, it's the truth. So much has been going on. So I really haven't had the time to make a video. But here I am. It's Saturday. I'm gonna get ready really quick and then just kind of do y'all an update on what's been happening in my life. So, if you haven't noticed, I'm not in my room. I always shoot videos in my room. Well, I used to always shoot videos in my room. Not anymore. I have actually been super busy. Just the beginning of August, on August the 1st? No, July 31st, I got the keys to our brand new home. Yay! It's been crazy. This first month being in the house, I've done story time on the house. I'm just gonna kind of tell y'all what's kind of transpired over the past couple of months and how we got here. So, for most of you, well, for those of you who actually know me, so my daughter, I had my daughter when I was 20, and me and her dad ended up separating shortly after I had her. It's just always been me and her. Like, yeah, I've had relationships and like all of that stuff, but it's always just been me and her. So I've always relied, my family. I've had a huge, amazing support system. Fast forward to, I want to say, a couple of years after, like she was probably like 4 or 5. I ended up getting married, and I was married for a couple of years, got divorced. Well, after that divorce, I moved in with my mom to try and get back on my feet. My daughter's dad, he helps. I'm not gonna completely downplay it. He helps here and there. It's not consistent, so I've never really been one to depend on the help. But it's just, I've always relied on my family as a support system, just because they really are all I have. And my boyfriend's such a huge, amazing help, and I freaking love him to death. My number one goal for myself was like, I'm gonna move in with my mom, I'm gonna save a bunch of money, and I'm going to save up so that way I can get a home for myself and my daughter. I didn't want to have to depend, and I don't want to depend on anybody. Like I said, I just told I can't even fucking talk. I promised myself that if I ever, or once I moved out again, that I would make sure that I could do it on my own. So, like I said, I've been with my mom for the past, would have been 5 years in August, and I love it. Like, I've been able to save money. Well, it's like, of course things happen, so it's like I would save up enough, and then right when I get to where I needed to be, like something would happen. And with this incident, or this thing that happened this past, I can't talk about it, like I'm mentally not ready to, sorry. After that happened, this past May, June, I've had to, a lot of my savings that I've had to kind of put it towards finances for that, and, to pay for things that I wasn't expecting to pay for, but of course I know I needed to for the sake of mental health. Sorry, whew. That'll be another story time when I'm ready to, but, so yeah, so like I said, I've been saving. It's like something, life happens. Every time I'd save up, something would happen, and it's like, okay, and I'd be backtracked. So then after this happened, in June, like towards the end of June, maybe mid-June, my daughter's godmother, I love her to death. My daughter's godfather really isn't in her life. Her godmother plays a very active role. Like, she's always been there. Anytime, that I need something, like I said, I have an amazing support system. So my mom, if my mom doesn't get it, or like my dad, she's always been there. She's always like, what does Mija need? Does she need this? Does she need that? Well, in June, sorry, this makes me cry too. Shouldn't be doing my makeup while trying to explain this story. Mid-June, she basically had been talking to my mom, and told my mom, that she wanted to buy my daughter a house. What? I know. She wanted to ensure that my daughter had the stability that she needed for the rest of her life and didn't want her to ever have to worry about anything, which is absolutely amazing for anybody to want to do that. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Let me get a napkin. So, yeah, so she wanted my daughter to have the stability and never have to worry about, you know, the constant moving and just everything like that. Which, I mean, this woman is a freaking angel. So, when my mom told me, I was like, what? A house? Like, a whole house? And she's like, yeah, she wants to buy her house. And I was just shocked. And I'm like, who does that? Like, I can't accept that. That's crazy. And she goes, no, she just wants to make sure that y'all are on your feet, you're good, you know. Well, she says I don't have to worry. So when, like I said, she told us about this, I was just kind of shocked, and it took a lot. Well, we kind of went looking for houses, and one day I came home from work. Honestly, like, I didn't think this was gonna happen so fast. I came home from work, and my daughter was at the kitchen table with her godmother and my mom, and she, like, all of them were like super excited, and I walk in and she's like, Mama, I found a house. And I'm like, what? She's like, Mama, I found a house. A little backstory here. Houses, when we first started looking, mind you, we had only seen like one house, and just kind of like looking online to see what was available in the area and whatnot. Maybe I watch too much crime TV, who freaking knows, but I am so weird about placement of the front door. I do not like front doors where there is like the side of the house right there, like where it's fully on the side of the house, because I feel like somebody's gonna come out, jump on me or murder me or something. Like, that's a fucking hiding spot. And maybe it has something to do too with me working at the jail and inmates and, you know, whatever. So I basically was like, I don't want a house that has the side door. Nope, no, not gonna happen. I want, you know, just kind of like tell her, like, I want a one-story, blah, blah, blah. So when I got home and she was so freaking excited, tell me why this little girl shows me a house, a two-story house. No, I didn't want a two-story house because I'm like, I have to go upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs. It's just too much. And it's just too much. Well, this little girl fell in love with a two-story house. So I was like, really? And she's like, Mom, every other house that we saw over there, it had a side door. And I know you don't like those, so I found the two-story house. Yeah, that's my child. But, sorry. So I saw the house, and like, they were super excited about it. So luckily we ended up contacting, they wanted to show it to me. So we actually reached out to the real estate agent, and she was like, oh yeah, I'm still here, come on by. Luckily we live in a small town, so it literally took like 5 minutes to get from my mom's house to the new house. So I was like, all right. So we came to the house, they showed me the house, and y'all, now I know why my daughter fell in love with it. It was absolutely gorgeous. And her godmother was so excited and like looking at me like with excitement, and so was my daughter. She was like, so what do you think? And I'm like, it's gorgeous, like, yes. So she was like, okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and you know, tell them, like, you know, yeah, it's a go for the house. Well, the model home that we saw, not the model home, but the home that was available to look at, it was the same layout, but our house was currently still being built. I absolutely loved the home that we had saw, but someone had already purchased it, or was in the process of purchasing it. So I was like, dang, like, I really did like it. The real estate agent was like, hey, we get a text message. So everything was like, okay, good, we'll move forward with the house. Is going to be available September. Like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get it. Like, me and her godmother talked and all of that. And y'all, the best, not the best, but like the most amazing thing, because here I am, I'm like, well, how much do you want me to pay for rent? Like, yes, I know that she's buying this for my daughter, but I just don't feel right, like, moving in. And she's like, I don't want any rent. Like, I don't want you to pay. She's like, I don't want you to pay anything. This is for y'all. And I just want to make sure y'all are okay. She's like, what you can do is open up a bank account for baby girl. She goes, just put money in there. I don't care how much, just put money in there. So she's secured for her future, for college. Y'all. Oh, damn it. So that's what I'd asking, like, are you sure? Are you sure? This just doesn't feel real. And she goes, yes. She's like, I don't want you struggling. I don't want, you know, I want her to have a good future. I want her to have a good life. I want just absolutely amazing. So I was at work and the realtor sends a text message and she's like, hey, the people that wanted the model or the home that I had showed y'all, they ended up deciding that they want to build a different home so that way they can customize it like to how they want. They wanted to make like a few changes, I guess. So she's like, that home is available now. She goes, before I post it like back on the market, are y'all interested? I was like, is that what you want? Like, do you want that house that we saw? And she was like, yeah, like I love that house. So we told the real estate agent to go ahead and move forward with the house that we had looked at, the model home, and she was like, all right. And on July 31st, we closed on the house, and it's absolutely amazing. I just honestly have no words. Like, I can't even, thank you is just not enough to my daughter's godmother. She bought this house for us. Like, I have no, there's no mortgage, like it's paid off. This is our home and it's absolutely crazy. Like, I keep telling my daughter, you've got to be thankful because this is something I've always wanted to give her. And it's like, no matter how much I tried and tried and tried on my own, like, I knew it was gonna be something that was gonna be extremely hard for me to do. And the fact that her godmother just came in and was like, I wanna do this for y'all. It's crazy to me. It's crazy, it's mind-blowing, it's just absolutely insane. And I'm beyond grateful. I'm forever in debt to her. Like, it just feels amazing to know that there are people out there that want so much for you and like your family and your child. And like, my daughter's godmother has been family. She's been in our family. Like, I mean, when she had her son, I think her son was probably like not even a year old. And he now just got married, so it's like, I mean, they've been family, like they've been in our lives our whole lives, and she's just the sweetest person ever, which is why I made her my daughter's godmother, because I just know that her heart, like, she would always ensure that my daughter was taken care of, and she's just an amazing person. Like, I knew that she would love her. Life-changing thing to ever happen to me. She's got 2 bedrooms because it's a 3-bedroom, so we kind of made the second one like our craft area. I have a loft that's all my business stuff. It's nuts. So this past month, that's what I've been doing is, you know, we've been unpacking. We've been just making it ours. I've had so many home projects. I promise that I will go through and do a house tour. That's what's been going on. And it's, after all the craziness that we went through in the beginning, or well, you know, the pandemic and started, and then I was furloughed from my job, and then I went back to work, and then right when I went back to work was when this incident arose, and it's been freaking crazy. But I could honestly say that with all of the negative that's happened this year, this is the most amazing thing that could happen to anybody, like, you know what I mean? And this has been the best year ever, just because of what she's done for us. Like I said, there are really no words. There's nothing I can say, no amount of thank yous, just to show her how much I appreciate what she's done for us. Yeah. but that's the story, and that's what's been going on. Like I said, that's my little update. I don't want to keep crying because I keep trying to put my makeup on. Oh, I look horrible. But yeah. So again, I will definitely do a update on, not an update, but I'll give y'all a house tour. I wish I would have done one before. I'll actually include some clips at the end of this video so y'all can kind of see when we got the keys. My mom was here the day that we got the keys, and she came and took pictures of us coming in the house, and yeah, moving in. My brothers came and helped move in. I have some video footage of that. So all of that will kind of be included when I do the house tour. But yeah, so I just wanted to, like I said, just let you know kind of where I've been, what's been going on, and yeah. Stay tuned for my next video. I promise I won't make y'all wait another month and a half. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.